just prior, post-pandemic, we were living in Miami primarily, and but we do have a property here in Georgia. It's a ranch actually, so like it's on a nice amount of acreage, about 10 acres or so. So and it's an hour outside of the city, so like if that's not social distancing, then I don't know what is. So we kind of embraced and endured through the quarantine ordeal a little differently. You know what I mean? And then also just in general, we travel together and separately, as a family pretty extensively. So we use it as an opportunity to get closer. You know what I mean? Like, and kind of reconnect. Hard reset. Give ourselves a daily regimen of meal prepping, a workout regimen of going and walking the property, getting a mile in or so, getting some cardio and what have you, being prayerful, being communicative, like going over the current events and, just kind of, broadening our, perspectives on, how we were, consolidating different information that we were having and, just kind of consorting and building as a family about, what was actually happening. Because it was all of a sudden and it felt, unnatural. You know what I'm saying? And so, with that, we just were, just really prayerful of good energy and endurance, because of course there was no foreseen, ending, to the ordeal, that we knew of. And so, we weren't really sure what we were in for. But yeah, as far as the creative component, definitely, it gave us an opportunity to, my son just happened to be here with us, fortunately, who's in school now for sound engineering. And, he's engineered me on a couple of other occasions. He actually just got a Grammy of his own with an engineering credit from Tyler, the Creator's album, Igor, because he recorded my part on there. You know what I'm saying? So he was here with me and we recorded, different cameo appearances for some other things that I'm going to be doing that'll be released in whatever time, near future. And then also I was recording the new Goody Mob album. We were doing some of the session swapping, like, via email and this, that, and the third. So it was cool, man. We got a chance to get a lot of proactive, a lot of constructiveness out of it as creatives. You know what I mean? But then there's also that spiritual aspect, and then that sensibility that, gives you that empathy for others who may be less fortunate, and just, and just staying connected, in a communal way, like, and really feeling a deep sense of appreciation for the advantages we may have had, as a family, but then also impassioned for people who may have been caught, totally off guard. We were a little bit more prepared. Just want to send a lot of love and support, in a word of good faith, to everybody that's tuned into the platform. Like, I'm yours truly, CeeLo Green. I don't necessarily like to do shameless plugs, but, one of the few dudes that's really doing something unique, and different, unique unto myself. I just say support good music, I just say open up to all music, like rap, jazz, rock, soul, like house, just check it all out. Like, get entrenched in just music education. Listen, like, especially you aspiring artists. But, I've noticed, like, even in this pandemic that, just having a vast, a broad listening palette, was very soothing too. You know what I mean? Like, because to be totally honest, man, we're at a large disadvantage when the music does not reflect the times. So, there's really nothing current that we could have listened to that could have helped us heal or helped us understand a little bit clearer, or any songs about actual solution or made any sense. Like, or that was sensitive to the feelings and the panic and the fear and the different things that we were dealing with as just people. Because, you know, in a situation like this, it's like all facades off, man. Like, taking off makeup, take it off. Fucking, you know, take the jewelry off. Go park the fucking the race, man. Like, you know, for a little bit and just be a good person. You know what I mean? Like, it's talk about what's real. So with that being said, you kind of got to go back to music of old, man, and just kind of, you realize how fortunate we are for them to have left us all that inheritance. You know what I'm saying? So much more music to discover out there, man. You got to go see it for yourself. It's like hieroglyphics. You know what I'm saying?